Kill Martin.
Wow, thanks guys. Give it up for Isaac. He barely got it out. One more time for Alex. It was terrifyingly informative. And one more time for Alyssa. That was great. Oh my God. Awesome. This is exciting. I'm excited to perform in front of a homemade bomb. All right, that's great. 30 miles from coronavirus. It's great to be here. I'm gonna die at some point. It's cool. I'm a single mother, and I recently tried mushrooms for the first time. Thank you. Not because I wanted to get high. I'm actually hoping to lose custody of my son. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm pro-choice, and it turns out I made the wrong choice. That happens, ladies. My son is growing so fast, I can't believe it. I remember when he was so tiny, he fit on the front steps of a Catholic church. There, backed away. The priest ran after me. He's like, I like him young, but not that young. Very offensive for him to say that to me. Yeah, were you taking a picture? Okay, all right, I'm gonna try that.
You look beautiful tonight.
Oh, just tonight, thank you. I'm a classic female. I'll look for any dig and any compliments. Really, I guess this is the one time I brought it together. Okay, thank you, madam.
I haven't seen you before tonight, so my friends say you're a great conversation.
Oh, wow, thank you. That's another compliment, and I'm getting angrier. Welcome to being Irish. I trust nothing. Well, thank you for coming to the show. Did you come from far away?
Tacoma.
Tacoma, okay, so yes, yeah. I don't know what you guys consider far away. South Tacoma, oh, okay, so that's south from here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're so far away. I don't know why there's an open pit in front of me. This is the perfect layout for comedy, by the way. This is just floor. Well, here's the thing. Are there other parents here tonight? Yeah, right. But here's the thing. I've decided the worst thing about parenting is spending time with your children. It's so draining. Like, here's one example. I took my son rock climbing once, and for me, I'm like, all right, this is a way for him to get out some boy energy. He's like bananas, right? And I was gonna sit in the car and text. To climb up a cliff. I'm like, this is a great son. I have him for the weekend. This is perfect. So we get to this place, and he won't rock climb unless I go first. He's like 8 or 9 years old. So there I was, 30 feet up the side of a real cliff, and I slipped, and I was hooked up and stuff, but I was dangling, and for a second I thought I was gonna die, and my only response internally was, good. I'm sick of this shit. I tried to hit my head on the side of the cliff. And then I looked at my son below watching, and he was horrified. I was like, wait a minute, what about him? And I thought, you know what, if I died now, this would be great for my son. Because he would grow up sad and fucked up. And you know who likes sad, fucked up men? All women. Like, if I die now, my son will spend the rest of his life knee-deep in sympathetic pussy. That's what every mom really wants for her little boy. That's what good moms want. Are there other single moms here tonight? Just one. You're it. You're the Tacoma single mom. They just kind of hit it. Okay, how do you know? Are you the baby daddy? This guy goes thousands a month in alimony. I can't believe you even made it to the show, sir. Ma'am, I bet you're buying. That's good. There's not many. Congratulations to everyone else who's married, you know, fucking cocky assholes. Don't get too smug. Statistically, some of you will be single parents. I got bad news for you. Love dies and children live. Remember that, ladies? Next time you let a guy ejaculate inside you, ask yourselves, do I want to be that suicidal rock climber? It's not a comedy show. You don't. And so, ma'am, do you date very much? No, not at all. Why, are you on a hiatus for a while, or? It's Tacoma. Pardon me?
Too much drama.
Too much drama. Men are drama. Yeah. What, ma'am? Amen. Wow, you were really moved by Alex's son. This lady became a Christian during Alex's son, and now she's prayed for all of us. So, don't worry about the jokes, guys. We're in good hands tonight. Are you on any apps or anything? No. Okay, all right. How old are your kids? 21, 27, and 28. Well, you want to wait till they get older before you date, for sure. Why are you getting it right now? Wait till my son is 27 and 28 and 21. I'll just be bent over a car in the neighborhood. This guy will fuck me. That's all. I never told my son I had a boyfriend. If I ever had a guy at the house, I always told my son, oh honey, this is your uncle. And then when I'd break up with the guy, I would always tell my son, oh honey, your uncle died. It was tough, because once I had a really good month on OkCupid, which means, of course, my son did not. He had a terrible month. He lost 11 uncles in 1 month, and 2 aunts. And 1 grandpa. That guy actually died. May he rest in peace. She had 2 kids because then they would hang out together. Yeah. Up until recently, my son's 13, but up until recently, I had been my son's only playmate. I was like, Mom, you want to play with me? No. I'm sorry, I don't know if you've noticed, we have nothing in common. I don't like Minecraft, you hate Etsy, I don't want to fucking play with you. You're boring, I got you Legos, build something. Build a dad. My son's like, I want a brother. I'm like, honey, I want to date a black guy too, but that's not how you make that happen. Amen, lady. Really high-five up now. You guys had a 2-handed coronavirus transmission. That's all I think of now, I swear to God. On the plane here, everyone was swamping and, yeah. Pardon me? No touching. Yeah, I know. You guys touch each other. I get it. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. Ma'am, right? Do you have kids too?
Yes.
How many?
1.
I understand your anger. I was like, what a bitch. I'm like, sister. 1 drags you down as much as 10, really. How old's your kid?
20.
Why? That sounds like a lie. Why did that take you 4 minutes to answer? 40. Oh shit, you look great. Wait, you have a 40-year-old child?
Yes.
Holy fuck, that's amazing. I would love to double high-five you and risk whatever disease you'll give me. I'm glad you're out. That's out and about done, right?
Girl.
Guys, welcome to Oprah. We're back. You heard it, girl. We are back and we're going to talk. Here's the thing with kids, they're awful at every age, but for different reasons. You know, like when they're toddlers, they shout every single word they say. They're like teeny, tiny, elderly people. And one time my son and I are on a plane, he has a window seat, he's like 2 or 3, and the plane takes off and he starts shouting, clouds! Clouds, Mom, clouds! Clouds, clouds, Mom, clouds! Non-stop, bleeding like a sheep, you know? And in his defense, it was pretty cloudy. He wasn't wrong, but people on the plane started looking at me, and one guy says to his friend, so I could hear it through the seats, he goes, "Oh my God, could that kid be any louder?" I snapped. I go, yeah, he can. Would you like me to make that happen? All I would have to do is pull down my kid's window shade. If you think clouds is loud, wait till you hear no clouds. We are 4 minutes into a 6-hour flight. You want to dance, bitch? I'll tell him the pilot is a monster. I'll hide his Thomas the Tank Engine. This is the longest flight of your goddamn life. But pray we're a Boeing Max 747. I know what town I'm in, guys. I considered Malaysian Airlines, but I said, fuck it, I'm going in. You can do a Boeing reference, I don't care. Yeah. My kid, when he was in kindergarten, they had homework every single night. They do 2 pages of homework a night. You turn in all 8 pages on Friday, and it was to teach the kids that life was awful. And they should have killed themselves in preschool. So 1 week I blew it off every night. I didn't want to do with them. I just fucking watched television, right? And then Thursday comes around, I'm like, oh, fuck. Either have to sit with a 5-year-old and do 8 pages of homework at once, or I could put him to bed, drink a bottle of wine, grab a pencil in my non-dominant hands. I wrote exactly like a kindergarten. Now listen, are there non-parents here tonight? Yes. Oh. So yeah, you raised your hand, sir, but we don't believe you. I'm gonna need a DNA swab from you before the end of the night. Seems like there's several women here with subpoenas ready to serve. Well, this is what it's like to be a mom. If you can imagine, do you have a pet now? You used to have a dog. What happened?
Old age, 15 years old.
15 years old. Okay, all right. So it's dead. Okay. What is sad too? Does anyone have a live animal? So you're like the classic Seattle Tacoma dog owner. It's dead. Pardon me? Your other dog moved to Cyprus. That happens to a lot of dog owners. Their dogs move to an island off of Greece. Is there Cyprus near here? Or did you mean the country Cyprus? Okay, all right. Your ex-husband took your dog to another country. Wow, this is the most exciting marriage I've ever encountered. Sir, does she have a lot of old wounds from that you're having to deal with? All wounds.
All wounds.
Okay. Pardon me?
It's not the first time I heard about this dog.
Oh, sorry, her trauma is boring to you. You just guarantee yourself 10 more years of fucking dog stories. So this was like to be a mom, though. Imagine how much you love a dog or a cat, and then just multiply that love by 0.7. And then divide that by 10. I love dogs. I do feel like people love their dogs too much right now. I was just going to ask if I could do an intervention on a dog owner. Do you have a dog, sir? Oh yes. 2. Okay, all these people hate your dog. It gets worse. What's your name?
Chris.
Chris. And what kind of dogs do you have, Chris?
We have rescue dogs.
Okay, I'm sorry. We have a hero here tonight, guys. Yeah, thank you for your service. Thank you. And Besides being rescue dog. Now, I asked for the breed, but you of course had to tell me they were rescues first. That's classic Chris, by the way, guys. Classic Chris. Now, what breed are your rescues?
So one's kind of about this big.
Okay, I don't need dimensions. I'm a civil engineer right now. Give me.
And the other one's kind of this long.
Okay. And what are your dog's names?
Rue and Sasha.
Rue. Rue like Rue McClanahan?
My son named her when she was like 8.
Okay. So your son was into the Golden Girls. That's weird. He's 8. He loves Rue McClanahan. What can I do? And the other one, Sasha? Okay. So I want you to imagine something, Chris. Imagine your house is caught on fire. Right? Everyone you love has escaped, and you hear your dogs, Rue and Sasha, barking from inside the house. Chris, would you run back in to save their lives?
Absolutely.
Okay, you're absolutely gonna die. Do you watch This Is Us? People, it's like 5 seasons worth of trauma because the dad did that, okay? You can't, here's the thing, you gotta let your dogs go. This goes for all of you guys.
No.
If I can fight you bitch now, I will. I don't care who said it. Was it you or you? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let him go. Let the dogs go. I don't give a shit. Let him go. This guy's gonna die going in. Is that what you want? And if you do, I understand. But here's my point. Let the dogs go. This goes for all of you. All of your dogs are completely replaceable. Oh my God. The crowd got angry. It's true. I have proof. My dad, over the course of his lifetime, had 5 black labs named Pepsi. 5. One Pepsi would die, he'd go to the pound, pick out the next Pepsi. Take the collar off the dead Pepsi, put it on the new Pepsi. Quit moaning, you pussies! The information on the tag stays the same. Our family had 1 red collar for 55 years, okay? Do not go back for the dogs. And never go back for the cat, because the cat set the fire in the first place. That's a fact. Cats have 9 lives, and they would love to waste one of their lives watching you burn to death. If you have a cat and you see it purring, it's thinking of her previous owner. Succumbing to flames. That's what you let into the house. There's a lot of women here tonight. Let's hear for the ladies. Ladies, we've had a rough couple 100,000 years. I don't think we had a couple good years. We had 1942 was good for American women because the country was at war. And all the men left. And the women were sad for a little bit, and they're like, whoa, this is pretty relaxing. And all the ladies back then were named Betty. Right? And they go, what are you going to do tonight, Betty? Oh, I don't know, I'm going to go for a walk by myself at midnight. Oh, Betty, you'll get raped. Whoops, you won't. Have a great walk, Betty. They looked, they had jobs, they were riveters, whatever the fuck that is. Talk to your grandmas, they loved Hitler. They cheered him. When Germany surrendered, they said, hang on, Hirohito. I just got a promotion, please. Don't bring that fucker back just yet. But, you know, war ended, the men came back, they took their jobs back, they took midnight back. So a little bit of a long... Then the 70s were kind of fun for different reasons. Like in 1974, women got the right to have their own credit cards. We weren't allowed to have our own credit cards before 1974. Pretty cool. And the reason why is in 1973, we got the right to have an abortion. And women in 1973 were like, hey, I need to start putting these on a card. I'd like to get some miles for this. Or point something. I just need... Alright. Okay, I guess this is the liberal haven, see ya. I've never had an abortion. I did have a miscarriage, and I was going to abort that fetus. And while I was trying to figure out where to get the abortion, I had a miscarriage, and I've always felt like it was God going, hey, let me get this one for you. First one's on the house.
Yes.
I have no amen from you on that one, no? You know what I'd love to do? I think we could reduce the amount of abortions that women have by finding men $500 every time they cause an unwanted pregnancy. Yeah, I know. The women are like, yay, and the guys are like, do a math. Did you just throw your wallet?
Yes.
What is wrong with you? A serious clinical question right now.
He paid for the abortion later.
Oh yeah, I know, I got it, thank you. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with all of the men here tonight? Just starting with you. Let me skip to you and you, and then it goes back. It's the satanic triangle right there. You get a pregnancy ticket in the mail, right? Like if you blow through a red light, you get a ticket, and you get a ticket if you blow through an IUD. And the picture on it's a dick pic. And you're like, that's not me. That's me. These women have a good... I also, right now, my favorite women are trans women. Because I feel like they're fresh troops in the war against the patriarchy. I love trans women because they're excited to be women. I'm not excited. I'm fucking over this shit. I agree with you. I like the attitude trans women have, you know? Their makeup looks great. Their legs are shaved all the way up. These legs aren't shaved all the way up at all. In fact, I'm wearing jeans at the request of the alma mater. Plus, I feel like since they presented as men for so long, they know stuff that we don't know, we cis women don't know. Like, they know how much we're supposed to get paid. Right. I feel like when trans women finally, when they come out, I guess, they should open a consulting service for dumb cis women. Because we're just asking each other, what do you make? Not much. Okay, I'll ask for that. Radiance. But the thing I love the most, and this is selfish, I have size 11 feet.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Thank you. This is an odd reaction. You said hell yeah, like that's your fetish. And then you held up your feet. Yeah, it's hard to find nice shoes, right? Yeah, you guys are both wearing fucking tennis shoes. So yeah, you confirmed my life. Every time I've gone into like a nice shoe store, a women's shoe store, I hold up a nice shoe, a heel. I'll say, do you have this in an 11? The sales clerk will say something like, hold on, let me check the back. And then 9 times out of 10, they would just leave the store. I don't know where they go. College? Who knows? I closed down many a Payless shoe store. It was made the manager by default. But trans women don't put up with that shit, right? They work very hard to get to the point where they can walk into a women's shoe store. So they're like, hey, I need these heels in a size 17. The sales clerk are like, let me check in the back. And I'm like, no, bitch, you sit right down and cobble that shit in front of me. While you're at it, make some 11s for this wretch in the corner. Oh my God, shave your legs. You're an embarrassment. Are you okay? Did you guys have a spill over there?
Yeah.
What happened?
My sister got excited.
She got excited. Is that what she does when she gets excited? She just spills water everywhere?
Why?
Oh shit, that is an emergency and I'm glad you tended to it. Ma'am, have you been given like 35 individual napkins that you're now? I just see a major cleanup operation.
Yeah.
Okay, great talking to you. I hope your wine is replaced. That's a fucking sister thing to do. Is to kick over. Yeah, you kicked over your sister's wine, not yours. I like you. Before I thought you were an irresponsible alcoholic. But now I know better. You're an evil older sister. Makes sense to me. My son is, he doesn't do well in school. He has ADHD. Those are actually his grades. I got 2 D's and a H. And so the doctor, my pediatrician goes, well, your son will do better in school if you put him on Ritalin. And I looked into it, and I decided not to put him on Ritalin. I decided instead to lower my expectations. Like when he was born, I remember specifically thinking, I'm sure every parent thinks this, like, my son could be the president of the United States one day. And now I know he can be the president. Are you guys done cleaning? For fuck's sake, let it go! Have a goddamn show! Stop doing housework! I read my son The Diary of Anne Frank when he was 10, and it turns out that's too young for that book. But I didn't know. Like, he didn't even know who she was. He goes, oh, is this like The Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Because he loves that series. And I was like, no, for many reasons. Wimpy Kid is fiction, Anne Frank is nonfiction. Wimpy Kid has sequels. Tragically, Anne just wrote the one book. And we kept reading, and there's a part in the book where she gets her period. And my son goes, what's a period? And I was like, oh shit, I guess we're gonna learn this now. I go, well, when girls are Anne's age, they start to menstruate, and that means once a month, blood flows uncontrollably out of their vaginas for 4 to 15 days, depending on the girl.
Wait, what?
And, yeah, up to 15 days. Yeah. Well, I don't mind the show turning into a biology class, guys. Whatever you guys need. Don't let me dictate everything. If you have questions about any facts in my stories and jokes, just raise your hand, no problem. What? Did you have a...
I did have a question earlier. What date number is this for you too?
Wait, bitch, wait. So you interrupted the show. No, you did. You raised your hand and you started talking. And your question for me was actually for them.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is something you could take care of after the show. Thank you. You guys don't like it when I pause for 1 second. You guys will jump in with your comments on every fucking pause. I hope Barack Obama never gave a speech here. Here's the thing. I don't even know where I was. I'm gonna try to fucking go back. Yeah, and try to interrupt me in between jokes, dumb shits. You get off your fucking phone right now. Thank you. I'm very stressed out, guys. It's the first sign of coronavirus. That you attack strangers on a phone. So I told my son what a period was, and Piercing, we all know what it is, it's no big deal to us, but to watch someone hear that information for the first time. If you don't have kids, go to a park tomorrow. Find some 10-year-olds, treat yourself. Find some 10-year-olds or read a medical journal out loud to them. Mass suicides off whatever they're playing on. My kid couldn't talk. One hand right to the balls. And the other hand went up to block more information. It was like a two-handed defensive dance. Then he calms down and I pick up the book again and he goes, wow, I hope no more bad things happen to you. That's when I realized, oh, he's too young for this book. So on the fly, I made up a different ending to the Diary of Anne Frank. I said, how can I give that little girl the life she should have had? So I said, great news, honey. She escaped from the attic. She came to America. She married singer-songwriter James Taylor. And then she opened a very successful women's clothing store, Ann Taylor Lofts. I'm wearing something from the Loft collection tonight. In honor of AF. AFT. My son just turned 13, and I'm afraid he's like this close to watching porn. Pardon? What? Thank you. Who said it's inevitable? Yeah. Do you have kids?
Yes.
Oh, how old are they?
Well, the boy is 38.
The boy is 38. Okay, where the fuck am I? Just be honest. This is the creepiest audience I've ever talked to. On so many levels, I can't even delineate. The boy is 38. I'll take it from here, but thank you. Ma'am, you need to go to Cyprus and find your ex. I know why you left the country. He's trying to get away from this guy. You've learned a lot during this show now. I've shown you what you need to do. The boy's 38. And, is there a girl as well, ma'am?
Yeah.
Does she also have an age? Are you a fairy from a time long ago?
My son are 41.
Pardon?
39, 41, 39, 40, 38, and 28.
What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Come here! I'm fucking looking around, polls and audience members. Have you guys never been out before? What's happening over there? You gotta see it. Okay, so here's the thing. I've decided if I catch my son watching porn, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit down and watch it with him. You can tell it's a great idea because all the men are angry right now. Look how upset they are. Just think about it. What better deterrent to watching more porn than the memory of your mother commenting on what you're trying to jerk off? Honey, women don't make that noise unless they're really behind on their rents. That's not a natural sound. A lady is more of a Honey, you see the lady in the middle holding the two penises? She's the mom. You can tell by the smile on her tummy. my kid was like in 5th grade. He had a YouTube channel. He made videos and they were awful. It was like boogers and farts, and he'd film shits going down the toilet and do a strobe light right to camera. And they were 20 to 25 minutes long. So one time he ends one of his videos, he goes like this. And then he disappears from the screen. And I know that might seem disturbing, but you've got to believe me, it was the best work he'd ever done. I was like, finally, you, the director, captured what I, the audience, was feeling. I too wanted to end my life during that point in your film, so thank you. And then it turned out I was not the only one watching my son's videos, so was his school. And they went insane. Apparently they tried to call me 5 times that day. Now they couldn't reach me because I blocked the school's number of the communication. So then they panicked and they called the police. And that night, 2 cops came to my house for a wellness check, and I didn't know why. Like, I opened up the front door, I'm like, oh my God, you heard, I just tried mushrooms for the first time. They go, we're here to see a video your son posted today, right? He's very serious. And so I pulled up the video, and you know, in retrospect, I could have fast forwarded to the very end. But instead, I decided to make the cops watch all 26 minutes of booze and boogers and strobe lights. And by the time we got to the end, one of the cops had his actual gun to his head. Talked him out of it. And then I introduced my son to his newest uncle. There's a couple happy endings in that story, guys. I like that. I did not want to circumcise my son. Did you circumcise the boy?
Yes. I didn't want to.
You didn't want to either, right? No. What? Okay, great. My feeling is, and maybe this is, it's like his junk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, he could circumcise himself if he wanted to. You can't. Self-circumcision is a Boy Scout badge. It is just the last one before Eagle Scout. Why do you think there's hardly any Eagle Scouts? They go through that entire program, collecting badges, dodging pedophiles. And then they're told, oh wait, one last thing. You need to go into the woods. Come back with your foreskin in a square knot. It's awful. Next time you meet an Eagle Scout, show some goddamn respect. But then my doctor goes, well, you should circumcise him. She goes, it's a hygiene issue. When you remove the foreskin, the penis is easier to clean. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know penises were difficult to clean. Every penis I've ever seen looks like it was polished for hours earlier that day. I'm telling you, some of these penises are so bright I can't look directly at them. I'll harm my retinas. I have to look through my solar eclipse shoebox. Anyone should be complaining about difficult to clean genitals. It's women, right?
Right.
Yeah. We have flaps and corners. I have a secret room behind a sliding bookcase. There's a lot going on down here. But guess what? I clean it every day. It's often the best hour of my day. How lazy are you guys that you'd rather cut part of it off than clean it? Interesting. Plus, I've never heard a guy complain that his penis was dirty. Oh, I'd love to put it in you, but it's filthy tonight. It's covered in dust and spackle and $10. I have a parking ticket. I left it out every Thursday to boot on the tip. My son's father is Mexican.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, sorry. I don't want to have anything in common with you. Are you half Mexican?
Full Mexican.
You're full Mexican. Holy shit, man. You need to get the fuck out now. He just got you pregnant by holding your hand the way he is. What's your name? Chris. Okay, that's a classic Hispanic name. Everyone here is named Chris. You guys all got the same alibi, you fucking freaks. It's Chris. I wanted to name my son Pablo, but one of my white friends goes, wait a minute, your son's already going to have a Hispanic last name. Maybe his first name should be something more common, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Yes, well, I think I know what she meant because I named my son Mohammed. Look it up, it's the most common name in the world. Mohammed Martinez, that's my son. He's already been accepted into 9 universities. And escorted off of 12
I was like, it's actually really yeah.
He's darker than I am. I don't mean skin color, I mean he loves rape jokes. Kidding, I like him too. Wow, this is when Tacoma went angry. We don't replace our dogs.
So there was.
He is darker than I am. He's totally obsessed with
I just saw
ethnicity.
my
Like
phone
once he
there
was
is
mom,
one of the
am I white or am I Mexican?
County.
And I was like, honey, I don't know how to answer that question. Let's ask a cop. We asked the two that visited my casa, and they described him as a Hispanic male aged 10 to 30. But I want him to be bilingual. Are there bilingual people here tonight? Right on. What do you speak, ma'am?
German.
German. Are you from Germany?
No, my mother is.
Your mother is. Oh, so did she yell at you in German while you were a little kid?
Yes.
Terrifying. The most terrifying language to be yelled at. I want my son to speak Spanish, so I make him go to Spanish classes. But you know, in language class, they learn like bullshit, you know. Donde está la biblioteca? Let me tell you that my son has never asked where a library is his entire life, and I don't think he will when he's on vacation in Mexico. So I do this thing where I don't let my son speak any English. It's a game I invented that's called No Inglés Domingo. How it works is every Sunday I put my son in a different life-threatening situation. And I make him talk his way out of it. I believe you aren't fluent in the language until you can save your life in that language, right? So a couple of domingos ago, we were on a walk. Just a bunch of domingos ago. And we walked by a swimming pool. This is Los Angeles, and he doesn't like swimming, and he had just torn his ACL, just playing Fortnite. So he's in a brace and crutches, and so I pushed him in the pool. Let's see what you got, Mohammed. And he immediately defaulted to English. He started yelling, help! I No Inglés Domingo. As you can imagine, I was livid. I said, yeah, I would love to help you. Dígame en español. Rápido! So then my son goes underwater to think. It's very quiet under there if you need to get away. I recommend that. And then he shimmies out of the water like a dolphin and he goes, ayudar! Now, ayudar is a Spanish word. It means to help. That's right. That's the infinitive. That's unacceptable. When you're drowning in English, do you yell, to help? No, it doesn't make sense, so that's not how you fucking drown in Spanish. So how you conjugate that verb properly, or you're gonna die. Guess what he did it? He goes, ayúdame, puta! You guys don't speak Spanish. Puta is a term of endearment for a player. I hear it a lot on the streets. I had a health problem last year. I had an aneurysm last year. Yes, I had a pelvic aneurysm right here in the pelvis. And you guys went pelvic. Oh my God. Well, hi, Beavis and Butthead. Was this where I knew he was going to walk out at some point. Your pelvis. I gotta get the fuck out of here. And the doctor goes, it's very unusual to have an aneurysm there. We usually only see that kind of aneurysm in elderly men. And I was like, wow, that's the meanest thing anyone's supposed to do. I said, I'd rather be called a cunt by a baby than told I have the insides of an old man. Here's why I'm stressed. A couple of months ago, my 82-year-old mother moved in with me.
Oh, shit.
Yes, well, it's temporary because she's 82. She wears a DNR bracelet, a do not resuscitate bracelet. I put it on her. She can't get it off. I hear her trying at night. Dentures don't cut. Nice try. My mom is hard to live with. She's a hardcore Trump supporter. Wait, I don't even mean Donald. I mean Eric. They're even worse. But here's why she lives with me. Is a couple years ago, my dear father passed away. I don't know if anyone here's lost a parent yet. I'm sure some of you have. It's tough to lose a parent. It's even tougher if you were hoping to lose the other parent first. Oh, come on, guys. We all have a favorite. My dad's last words to me were, ha ha, she's your problem now. Oh, I miss my dad. I talk to my dad every day. In fact, today I said, please come get mom. He won't. He's never been happier, trust me. Surrounded by collarless black labs. It's a 6-pack of Pepsis. All right, so we're almost done. I wrote 2 books, and I have a couple for sale if anyone wants one. One of them's a parenting book. It's called Shitty Mom. It was a New York Times bestseller, and it's very tiny chapters you can read in the bathroom while you're hiding for your kids. It's a baby shower gift. And then this is called Dead People Suck. It's comedy about cancer and hospice and losing a parent, and it's also a great baby shower gift. Here's where you're headed. And I have free stickers if you want a sticker or if you don't know how to read. Anyway, okay, but I'll be out there if you guys want one. I will tell you this. When my dad's last wishes, he wants to be cremated. He goes, I want to be cremated and I want my ashes returned to Ireland. Which is weird because he wasn't from Ireland. But his ancestors were, and he said it'd be a nice way for the family to come full circle if you put my ashes right on the stone ruin that they left, because it was still up and they knew where it was. So that was my son and I, that was our task. And we went to Ireland, we went to Cork, rural part of Ireland, and the stone ruin was in the middle of someone's farm. So we waited till dark. And then I said to my son, all right, we're going to climb over this fence, we're going to run to those rocks, fling Grandpa, and then run back and leave the country. And as soon as we climbed over the fence, cows emerged from the grass and started coming over to us. It was like being in a Minecraft village. And they were frowning, they looked like security cows, right? And then I realized, oh no, they're not all cows, some of them are bulls. And they're coming for us pretty quick. So we went right back over the fence, and the cows and the bulls came right up to the very edge, and one of the bulls mounted a cow and started fucking her while looking me in the eyes. And that's where we left my dad's ashes. A different way for the family to come full circle. All right, that's it for me, you guys. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Oh my God.